Hello everyone, welcome to Abu Dhabi on a day where we could crown a champion. It's going to be a fascinating 29 lap race around the Yas Marina circuit, which is 5.2 kilometers, 3.281 miles if you prefer it in miles. And as I said, we have 29 laps, we have 16 corners around this circuit. And Verstappen holds the lap record with a 1 minute 26.1, which was set in 2021 in the year that he went on to win his title. Now, this is not the final race of this season, but we could crown Chad as our champion if Chad finishes in first and Noah finishes in 6th or lower, or if Chad finishes in 2nd and Noah finishes 10th or lower. And then if Chad was to finish in 3rd or lower, it will go to Mexico City next time out. This is round number 14 of the season, if you are wondering. We are getting into the last few races now, and what a fascinating race this will be. And as you can see, we currently have 12 drivers in the lobby. More will be joining. We just have, as Ace is not joining us, we have Carla Bona being the host of the lobby, so people are just adding him, and it's a tiny bit more of a wait this time around, but we will get underway at the same time, which is 6 o'clock. Now, as obviously last time out, unfortunately, on our return, the first FPRL race in 2023, we had Wi-Fi issues, so the race wasn't able to have been streamed. So that was quite unfortunate. But it was Chad who went on to take his 3rd victory. We will go through the results in a second. And I also do need to get the live stream chat up quickly as well. But thank you to everyone who is joining us. Let's just quickly go through the results from last race in Singapore and take us through the championship standings currently. So, last time out we were in Singapore, as I just said. It was Chad who went on to take his 10th victory, and he was our winner. It was Raphael in 2nd. Sorry guys, an advert just popped up. Okay, that also reminded me to turn my volume a tiny bit down. Alright, so we had Raphael finishing in 2nd, we had Noah finishing in 3rd. Ace unfortunately will not be joining us today, but he went on to finish in 4th after a late collision. I think it was with Bill, as they were running in the podium places. Then we had Sine in 5th, Bill in 6th, Ollie in 7th, Carlo Bona in 8th. Then we had Jaden in 9th, Majojo in 10th, and we had Yak in 11th. And then Kyle and HB8 Gamer were the retirements. So Noah's the only driver now who can stop Chad from winning the championship, but I guess Chad will need to have the worst remaining races in the world if that is gonna take place. As you can see, Raphael joining us. Let me just take you through the Constructors' Championship as well. If I can just get it up. Sorry, I meant the drivers. I'll just quickly get it up and then take you through the Drivers' Championship quickly. There we go. So we have Chad, obviously. Can he clinch his 2nd world title today? Well, we're gonna find out, but he has a 67-point lead. He's on 189 points, and the only man now who can stop him in 2nd place is Noah, 67 points behind. HB8 Gamer, it looked like he was the biggest shot at around halfway point, but after Zanderot, it was kind of, I guess, it didn't look like it was going his way anymore. Then in 4th we have Sine, and then in 5th we have Carlo Bona. Aston Martins have been really consistent throughout this season, And then we have Raphael in 6th, and we have Ace in 7th. Charlie, another driver who will not be joining us today, he is in 8th. Flame is in 9th. And then we have Curvo in 10th, Ollie in 11th, Bill in 12th, Majojo in 13th, Torns in 14th, Jaden in 15th, Yak. So I don't think 16 places on here, but Yak is in 17th, Kyle in 18th, Storm. So the rest of them haven't scored points yet, so we'll just ignore those, and we will now take a look at the Constructors' Championship. Just getting the live chat up as well. I've seen there's been some messages, haven't been able to look at them yet. But let me just take you through the Constructors' standings though. AlphaTauri, World of Their Own, they lead by 128 points, and then we have Aston Martin in 2nd on 190. Then we have Haas in 3rd on 143. Then we have McLaren in 4th on 131. Then Red Bull in 5th, Alfa Romeo in 6th, Williams in 7th, Alpine in 8th, Mercedes in 9th, sorry, Ferrari in 9th, and Mercedes in 10th. So, oops, just dropped my phone. Back up. So we have 13 drivers currently in the lobby. Thank you for joining us, and once again we do apologize for last time out in Singapore for not being able to bring you all the coverage. Let me just quickly take a look. So just taking a look at the attendance. So 2 drivers are missing. I think it's Jaden and another new driver. I'll call him Low. Now I cannot wait till the cars fly into the first corner and what this race will provide. And the championship battle, obviously not really much of a championship battle, but the championship can be sealed today. I will remind you and keep you up to date on will Chad be the champion as it stands. Right, the drivers are readying up then. So good luck to all the drivers, as we're about to get into the 18 minutes qualifying. Let's see, as the timer ticks down, we'll get into the 18 minutes qualifying. Then after that, we will be racing. So, short qualifying first of all, as I've already said. Let's see who's going to be able to do it and take pole position. Remember, there is points for pole position. So just waiting now, then the 18 minutes qualifying will get underway. And here we go. At Abu Dhabi, let's see who can perform and take pole position. A very competitive grid this is, with a lot of fast drivers. I cannot wait for this one. Unfortunately, we won't have Smithy, as I think he would have also been in the mix. But let's see, as we see the drivers now start, some of them start heading onto the racetrack, and they first go do the unique pit lane exit. Here is Noah in the Red Bull as we ride on board under the lights. This is as well, and we can see as he heads into turn number 5 on his outlap. Obviously will need to spread himself a tiny bit out because he can't start the lap just behind the Haas of Torns, as that will ruin his first lap. Let me just get some stuff up for you. So here we go, as here are the two Aston Martins, really consistent this pairing, and even if they don't have the pace to be fighting at the front, they are very consistent and do always get the podiums when the chance opens for them. Do get those 4th and 5th. And a really good partnership they are. We have Kyle here in the Alpine going for a spin. Well, if you are going to spin, do it on your outlap. But he is on the mediums anyway. As I think we're going to watch a lap. And let's watch a lap with the Red Bull driver of Noah. So let's see Noah then make his way down into turn 6. Let me just quickly also, something has disappeared as Storm has been disqualified. That's very unfortunate. As you can see, just getting something up quickly, but we're on board with the Red Bull driver, the only man who can win this championship except Chad. As we see Noah make his way down towards the last two corners, which are turn number 15 and turn number 16, and then you're on the power once more, and then you just gotta wait and see what lap you get, and it's a 1:24.0 to start the lap times off on his first run. And you can see Torns just slots in behind, and you can see Sene now also a tiny bit more closer. We'll keep it to the leader. Also, I forgot to mention this, but my name is Omi as well, your commentator for all of the races this season. Now let's see. Let's try and see who is on a lap. Could we get HB8 Gamer? Maybe. I think we'll pick this lap up with him. As he makes his way. Is it? It's invalidated anyway. Didn't see that. Here is Raphael. That's what must have been an extra outlap, but he's attacking then. Down into turn number 1. Apply the power then. And you make your way into 2 and 3. And then you just gotta make sure you keep it committed. But he's gone for a spin. And that can happen sometimes. So Pal's in. And then I think Finn in 12th currently. His lap is invalidated. Let's see, do we have any other laps we can join? Carlo Bona is also invalidated, and yep, so we've got the first runs in. Let's see if HPA Gamer is going for an attack now. It looks like the AlphaTauri man is. So let's watch this lap with him as he goes down into 1, applying the power once more. Very wide for him though, as he makes his way now through 2 and 3. You don't want to get too much on the curb though. It could unsettle your car, and then you go down into turn number 5, and you can see it's the fastest first sector of anyone so far. Hopefully the game isn't lying to me. And then we open the DRS and we make our way down into turn number 6. So you kind of want to get this right, because you want to be able to brake late, but then you also want to be on the power quickly as well. As you can see, gets a good balance, and then through 7, and then once again makes his way down the straight towards turn number 9 then, with the DRS open. And it's very easy to invalidate through here, so you have to be careful. So you want to kind of lift and then on the power, but you don't want to apply it too quickly, or you could be off the road and you could be spinning into the barriers. And that's exactly what happens there for HP8 Gamer. It is a very hard part of the racetrack, it is. And personally, when I drive around there, I cannot make turn number 9. I have to go incredibly slowly versus all of the drivers. And I'm happy I'm not racing in one of these cars right now around this circuit, because I would be struggling at turn number 9 on every single lap I go through. I've never been able to get turn number 9 perfect, as we have Noah back onto the racetrack now. As you can see, is he on a lap? I think he's just gonna be beginning one now. So we'll watch this, a second onboard lap then with a second driver. So we tried to, I think, watch Noah earlier. We're watching him now though, as he makes his way through 4 and then late braking into 5. I really hope we get a turn number 5 Verstappen type dive bomb, as we see Noah go fastest through the first sector, and then DRS open into turn 6 now. So you want to pick your braking point. Let's see where he brakes. Just after the 100-meter board does Noah, and then he gets on the power through 7. Very controlled, so he's controlling the car very nicely. As now makes his way into 9, and fastest of all through the second sector as well. And then you want to make sure, that's how you take turn number 9. You need to make sure you're in track limits as well. And now these are a few technical corners now, as you make your way through 13 and 14 and then go attacking. And this used to be a bit more of a braking zone, but now it's a bit more flowing. It was changed from since 2021, or might have been 2020, unsure. Anyway, 1 minute 23.7 there for Noah, and he is miles clear of the other drivers for now. Here is Mojojo. He was a tier 2 racer but got promoted midway, and he's currently in 5th position, and I think he might be going attacking. We'll do an off-board lap this time, and he is fastest of all through the first sector as well. DRS open. Thank you if you are just joining us. Into turn number 6 he goes, and then into 7, and then turn number 8, well, it's not really, you don't really have to worry about it. And then turn number 9 is where your next focus is, because you want to brake, but then you also want to be able to carry the momentum, try and get a good flow of not running too wide, but you also want to be on the power. I think Noah took it very nicely. And then you're through 11, 12, 13, 14, and then the last 2 corners as we see Majojo. Let's see, how is it looking like? Through 16 on the power. Let's see as he comes over the line and he goes into second position. So good improvement there for Majojo. He's up into second. Still looks like Noah quite a bit clear, as here is our championship leader. He needs to finish first or second to do his best to win the championship today, but then he just has to hope that Noah, but other than that, if he gets first or second, he just has to hope Noah doesn't have that much of a good race. And you can see Chad immediately invalidating his lap through the first corner. There is Carlabona finding an even better lap and moving into second position again. Still far away though from Noah, almost 5/10 of a second. We join HP8 Gamer now, and it looks like it's gonna be him starting now his lap. We'll do an off-board lap this time, as most of our laps are on board. We'll obviously switch between camera angles midway through laps as well, as he sweeps it in through 4. And Raphael finding a good time to go into second. And then HBA Gamer braking late on the power. And now you're focused on your braking point. You have a tiny bit of time now to rest, because you let the Formula 1 car speed your setup. If you've got a good one in straight line, it'll help you into turn 6. We go. You don't want to be too late and run wide. He's got a good balance through there. Then DRS open. Once again, these are big overtaking opportunities in this race, as he now attacks. And you can see he has the fastest second sector of anyone, as he attacks through 9 and makes his way through 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Very quick corners they are. And then down into the last 2 corners for the AlphaTauri driver. Let's see, as he goes to the line, he has gone up into 4th position. So he's into 4th. And let's see, we can join. Flame will be beginning his lap soon. Here is Raphael. He is coming in. Obviously the drivers now will be getting ready for their last runs. To see what lap time they are able to produce and where will they be starting. Here is Flame then. Saved all his battery for this run. Let's watch this lap with him then, as he makes his way into turn number 1. You want to brake, but then this is a corner where you just want to be braking, but then you also want to just attack straight away and get on the power as soon as possible, which gives you a good run through 2 and 3 and 4. Then late braking into turn 5, but then you want to kind of hug the inside curb as well on the power, then back over out to the outside, and then this will be the racing line down into, as I think a Ferrari has had a spin. That must be Pal in the Ferrari, as Flame once again goes attacking through turn number 8, which is barely a corner, really isn't even a corner. And your next focus is this corner, which is turn number 9, a very tricky corner, as you've seen some drivers lose it. Flame pushing now through the final few corners under the lights in Abu Dhabi. Let's see what he's able to do then. Into through 16, and now to the line to 3rd place for Flame. So, good lap by Flame, but not enough to beat Noah. As you can see, the drivers will now start coming onto the racetrack to finish their runs and see where they start on the grid. Now, this is hopefully going to be... Now, normally we have changes quite at the end. Let's hope we get one of those qualifyings once more. Here is Sene. As you can see, a lot of runoff, a lot of space into turn 5. He goes, DRS open. So as most drivers are on the outlaps, will watch Sene as he makes his way down towards turn number 6. Then you want to be braking. Apply the power once more into 7. You want to just straight away be on the power once again. Then you make your way down towards 9. There is an Alfa Romeo ahead, which is nicely out of the way. As you can see, he was hugging the inside and goes back over to the outside on the power once more. Through 9. Let's see then. Through turn number 12, 13. Lot of traffic for Sene on this lap though. Now through 15. And let's see what he's able to do. And the final laps now will be beginning. As you can see, Sene in 8th position. Now we will cut over to some other drivers. Noah, I think he'll be able to make it to the line in time. Here is Rafael though, into the braking zone. Let's see, he needs a good few corners and then we'll see. Nope, he's not able to do it. He's backed off. Can he make it to the line though? We didn't obviously get to see. So the checker flag is out. HPA Gamer, Kyle, Storm was already disqualified. He won't be able to do anything. Rafael is in. Noah then, through the first sector, isn't finding an improvement. What about Flame? And Carlabona improving a tiny bit. We have yellow flags through the first, second sectors momentarily. As now here is Mojojo. And Flame is already backed off. We join Noah once more. Let's just watch Carlabona as he comes over the line. He goes into 3rd position. He improves to 3rd. Mojojo to 2nd position with a good lap. And he will currently be starting on the front row. Unless Flame, who has already decided to back off. So, unless Sene can pull something. Or Torn. And we have Finn going to the top of the table to take pole position. What a fantastic lap at the end. But this one isn't over yet. We're still waiting for Noah. No, he's invalidated. So, we have Finn, who will be starting right at the end. He just turned up. We weren't even considering him, but he turned up to take pole position. And it will be disappointment for Noah and for the other drivers. But late, it's Finn who takes pole position under the lights here in Abu Dhabi. Wow. Well, I thought this was going to be a bit of a not too many position changes at the end, but well, obviously we weren't focusing on the driver who managed to do it. Fantastic, amazing stuff by him, and he will lead the field away. It will be Noah who will be alongside him. Mojojo in 3rd, Rafael in 4th, Carlabona in 5th, Flame in 6th, and then Chad in 7th. If he wants to win the championship, well, he's going to have to improve quite a few places, and he's going to have to hope that Noah drops to around where he is. And then we have HPA Gamer in 8th, Sene in 9th, Kyle in 10th, Torn in 11th, then we have Pal in 12th, and Storm, well, unfair, but has been disqualified by the game. He will start in last position. Right, now it's time for the race, and just gonna remind you of how Chad can take the championship. He needs to finish first. Noah needs to finish 6th or lower. Chad needs to finish 2nd, and Noah will need to finish 10th or lower. And if Chad finishes 3rd or lower, it goes to Mexico City next time out. Right, this is going to be exciting. So we're going to have the formation lab. We're going to have probably some different strategy as well going on. Let's see. What are the different tyres? Straight away. Let's look at the tyres. Oh well, not too much different. We only have Torn going on the hards. Everyone else going on the mediums. So, this is going to be... Whoa. I'm really excited for this one now. Let's see if anyone's going to be able to make a late turn 5 dive bomb. Maybe a last lap shootout. There are so many things that can happen. And let's see what... And if Storm's obviously in 13, but he got disqualified, so... It's going to be exciting to see what his pace is looking like. Could he maybe turn up somehow to the top? Can he maybe do a last to first? This is really gonna be a very good race in Abu Dhabi, and we are gonna be starting the race very soon. It is a race under the lights. As we have Noah. Can he maybe try and get past down at turn 1 as well? Because he'll have the inside line. Let's hope we do get a good camera angle though of this one, because it's going to be sensational down there. Just reminding ourselves of the order. Finn, Noah, Majojo, Raphael, Colabona, Flame, Chad, HPA Gamer, the two AlphaTauri's together. Then we have Sene, Kyle, Torn, Pal, and Storm. As the cars are about to get into position. Hello to Jordany. Right, okay. It's a race where the championship, where we could crown a champion. Let's see what is going to happen as the 5 red lights are about to come on. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're racing under the lights in Abu Dhabi, and it's with a good reaction time from the pole sitter, who's trying to cut across Noah as we go into turn number 1. Majojo also trying to make a move as we go through the first corner, and it's going to be Finn who holds the lead. Noah is in 2nd position, and it's going to be Majojo in 3rd, Flame in 4th, then we have Raphael as we now make our way, and there's a spin, and it's Majojo who has spun around on the opening lap as we go into turn number 5. Finn leads, it is still Noah in 2nd, then we have Flame, then we have Raphael as the field make their way through, and it's Chad in 5th position. He's trying to now get in the slipstream and trying to make the move, but Finn keeps the lead, and it was getting tight down at the first corner, but it was Finn who was able to keep it as we dance into turn number 6 for the first time. And you can see Pal in a battle there, maybe with HPA Gamer, as once again we go down the straight, everyone of the mediums except Torn, and now is Noah maybe trying to make a move early straight away to take the lead here in Abu Dhabi. Has to wait in behind for now. Sene also trying to put pressure on his teammate momentarily, and that was quite an exciting start as Raphael behind Flame, and DRS isn't even open yet as Storm has been able to get past Kyle. I think that's because Kyle has gone for a spin. Meanwhile, we have Sene and Chad who are battling into turn 1. We go And Chad running wide. And immediately we're having some penalties. So let's just take a look. Majoja also, it looks like, is gonna change. I don't know if it's a front wing change, but he's definitely coming to the pits. I think we'll keep penalties as many drivers already. Well, I think Pal has already definitely got them, but we will switch between the different settings to bring the best race insight that we can. And some of the insight we have is that the top two have already drained quite a bit of ERS, especially Noah, as Majojo has left the session. And this is going to be close. You can see Noah is putting Finn under pressure, and we could be having now a battle for the lead forming between the top two in this race. As you can see, he's kind of pushing him now as we make our way towards turn 15 and 16. Very close and tight as Finn with the fastest lap. Let's see, can Noah try and make the early move? DRS will be enabled, so he will be getting a helping hand this time around, as there is some other battles, and I think that is the AlphaTauri of Chad moving into 6th place, Sine down to 7th, as Pal on the back of HPA Gamer having to lift. That might have been HPA Gamer making the move, I think. So much already going on, but we were focusing on the battle for the lead. But we'll be focusing on it a tiny bit more now, because as you can see, Noah does have the DRS, as now looks like we have the virtual safety car deployed here in Abu Dhabi, and we thought there was a run there, and we thought Noah had a run and a chance, but the virtual safety car interrupting that. As you can see, very tight in the background, obviously, as the different deltas. And you can see someone could catch someone out, so you never know, we could have a change immediately. Soon as we get going, we'll keep it on the leaders, but I'll make sure I'll inform you if we have any other changes. I've got the field, so when will we be going back to racing is my question, obviously, as they spread out a tiny bit and then back close to each other they go, as that's how the deltas work. But someone, if they use their minds a bit, do it a tiny bit tactically, it could help them a tiny bit. And if it was to begin now, it would be a helping hand for Noah. And remember, someone could get a penalty. So Pal has been given a time penalty now. And also now, it's resumed just before turn number 5. So the racing does continue now, down towards turn number 6. As you can see, Noah is in the wheel tracks. He's gaining. Does he make the late lunge to the inside, sorry? As he makes his way now through 7, he will get another opportunity now, down towards turn number 9. He's using the DRS, will be using the DRS as well, and he'll be gaining all the while. Gaining now, in the wheel tracks he goes, he'll be pulling alongside. Can he roll around the outside now, of turn number 9, trying to make the move? He won't be able to get through, surely, as there won't be enough room, and he can't. As we make our way, he still may have an opportunity though, to stay close and go for it again on the next lap. But Finn, first lap, he's had to take a lot of pressure, but he's been able to keep the lead, and Noah will have to try on another lap now, as there is so many battles, so much action straight away, and this is going to be epic now. Can Noah? He has to run a tiny bit wide. Can he get a good exit? That will be crucial. A good exit out of turn number 5 will help him as Storm, as that's because Palace had to come in due to the drive-through. We go down the straight once more, And we can see Noah doing all he can late on the brakes. If he gets a good exit, he'll have an opportunity, as we watch from the rear wing of the Alfa Romeo, to see if the driver behind is gaining. Let's see, gaining, not gaining enough. Raphael also getting very close, and could he maybe have a run into the next few complex of corners? There'll have to be a late lunge from here. As on lap 5, they make their way through, and Raphael staying very close to the back. Carlo Bona also in there as well, as Mojojo has left the session, as we know. So Torn is just, they will switch positions, but it's only versus a Ghost. Making their way. Oh no, that's Finn a tiny bit over the curbs, losing some time. We go into turn number 5 once more. Let's see, is this going to be the opportunity? Also Carlo Bona will be close as well to maybe make a move on Raphael. Can Raphael maybe get past Flame? Now let's focus on the battle for the lead first of all, with Noah gaining. Can he go for a late lunge into turn number 6? Won't be able to get through. Now can he stay close through turn number 7? Torn has been given a penalty for track limits, and it looks like Flame and Raphael come together and they make contact, and that will allow Chad to get past one. Can he get past maybe another? Can Noah clear Finn on this lap? No, he can't. What about Chad, who goes to the inside line? Flame tries to hang it around the outside as they go side by side, and Chad, can he get it up the inside? And Flame is involved in a tiny bit more contact after being involved in some contact with Raphael. He's involved in a tiny bit more with Chad this time. Has got very tight through turn number 7, as we joined that late because we were trying to see if Noah had a chance. Oh no, there's a spinner, and is the HPA Gamer? It is HPA Gamer. Unfortunately for him, he has spun around, and we now once again, as off the track goes Finn once more, and this time Noah will be even more closer. Into 5, Raphael. Flame, I think, has spun. Yeah, Flame has spun. We join the leaders once more, with a chance for the lead to change now. We're watching from Finn. He's going to hug the inside line, and Noah will have to go around the outside. He now goes to the outside line. Can Noah go for the latest dive bomb? Not possible. Through there. What about Chad trying to get past Carlo Bona? Doesn't look like. We join Noah. We join Finn once more towards turn number 9. Gaining, and this may be an opportunity. He'll be a tiny bit too far back. He is doing all he can, talking about opportunities, talking about position changes. Through goes our championship leader, and he's up into third position, but Carlo Bona is going to try and fight this one now. He hasn't given this up. He's trying around the outside. He won't be able to make the move unless he switches late to the inside. The leaders are also very close as well, as Chad moves up into third position, and this is a very exciting battle. This one looks to be lap after lap so far. Both drivers low on ERS. Finn has a tiny bit more. Not a surprise, because Noah is the attacking car. As Carlo Bona right up now behind, as he's gonna go for the lunge down the inside. He's actually gone for it. There's a tiny bit of contact. Chad has to run wide. He rejoins, and now they're gonna be side by side still, but Carlo Bona will get the position, but I think Chad will be able to fight back. The battle for the lead will continue down towards turn number 6 once again, as well as now. As we're watching this battle though, for now, as it looks like with most Storm is retired. Storm is out, but he's retired in the pit lane. Let's first of all see, is this the moment for Noah to take the lead of the race? He tries to the inside, cannot make the move there. He'll now stay close. What about Chad? He can't get through either. And now, is this the moment for Noah to try and take the lead using the DRS? Will be using the DRS as well. Will be gaining on his rival down towards turn number 9. He will be close, but it won't be close enough. What about Chad, who is tucked in the wheel trucks now? He will try to the inside. He's going to the inside of 9, but Carlo Bona hangs it. He's a tiny bit wide, and Chad now is going to try and fight back, but he can't, and Collarbona has got the position. As I have to take a very deep breath. So many different battles, and now we have Raphael also battling with Sene to make it even more battles. Now Noah is much more closer. If he can stay this close through 2, 3 and 4, he will have a good opportunity, and also need a good exit out of 5. Let's see, he is incredibly close, and it looks like they're all pretty much close to each other in the battles. Let's see, as we fly into 5, he looks much more closer now, and Finn will be really under pressure this time. He's using the ERS, as you can see. He's trying to break the slipstream, weaving as he goes, and now Noah, can he make the move? With the DRS open, he'll be gaining now, trying to make the late lunge. Can he go for it? He can't make the late lunge here. And now, what about Chad maybe trying to make the move? Raphael will be too far back as well. We join the leaders once more with DRS and ERS for Noah. Does he have enough speed this time? He's gaining, but will he be able to gain enough? He's much more closer. He goes to the inside line, and Noah trying to take the lead as they go side by side through turn number 9, and this time he has got there. Noah takes the lead here in Abu Dhabi. What a fantastic move that was to the inside line, and he finally got close, and when he did, he was able to make the move. And now, can Finn do something to fight back against Noah? This is fabulous racing. And also Chad was able to get past Collarbona. So much happening. Even I'm not able to keep up with all of this drilling action, as Collarbona has to go a tiny bit wide, and Chad will try and clear off and maybe try and chase down the top 2. Will they resume battle this lap around? Does Finn have anything to fight? As Collarbona is back past. Looks like there was a mistake from Chad. So he's back past, and now he's going to try down the inside of 5. He can't make the move there, and now we will get the DRS. And will he use the DRS? He's not using the DRS, but he will have the DRS to get close. This is now, we join the battle for the lead once more as they make their way through turn number 7. And he's going to use the DRS. He's using the DRS, but I don't know if he'll be close enough. He is going to be gaining, as Pal has been given another 3-second time penalty. Is Noah a tiny bit wide? May it open the door. This is now Chad having a sniff to the inside. Collarbona is wide. He opens the door now and trying to take the lead now. Sorry, not the lead. Trying to take that position, but spinning around goes Chad, and he was trying to take the position, but due to a mistake, he will lose positions instead of gaining. And that's gonna be Chad down to 6. That's unfortunate. And sorry, I did say battle for the lead, but that's how much I'm losing my mind as I'm talking about the battle for the lead so much as it's happening lap after lap after lap. But this is the kind of race we all enjoy, don't we? This is all the kind of race we enjoy. So yeah, apologies for that. It was actually the battle for 3rd position. But anyway, the battle for the lead does go on. Can Finn make a late dive bomb? Can't. Can he now set up the move? Is that maybe Flame who has had a spin? Yes, it is. Finn now using the DRS. Will he be close enough for a move at turn number 9? He tries to get a better exit, tries to set up the move. Is that Torns going slowly? It is. And is that the full safety car being called out? It is. And is that Torn being disqualified? It is. Right. Finally, I'm going to be able to take a deep breath. The drivers will be able to calm down a tiny bit. Right. Thank God. I'm just gonna have I haven't been able to have any water or anything as they come into the pit. Sorry guys. I'll just go silent for a little second as I just have a sip of water, but I will put Sorry, wrong detail. Tire. Just so you guys can see what they go on, as Chad has got a 3-second time penalty. Right, so okay, so they're going on the hards, as you can see. Let's get that out of your way. This also gives them a chance now to charge their ERS. Wow, okay, so let's just run through the order, but we're just waiting for a few more drivers. This race has currently been thrilling, and also I think the safety car. So Torns has decided to retire, I think. But did he retire on the circuit? Is that why we have the safety car? Well, okay. I do like safety cars, first of all, but he got disqualified, wasn't it? Or I'm unsure. Okay. Now I probably might have even seen it, but how much I'm right now thinking, I'm processing too many things about what does Chad need to do? How will some drivers recover? I'm just thinking too much, that's what I'll tell you. So Noah leads. Right, we're just waiting for a few more drivers to catch up. Or two. Sorry guys. Just I have a feeling that I'm gonna be screaming till the end of this race, so just doing all I can. Right now just taking a tiny bit of a break as well, as you guys will probably if you guys have been jumping around or something like that, make sure you take a break. And whichever drivers are also listening, make sure you have some water or something. And yeah, but one thing I'll also say, please keep providing all of the brilliant action. I don't care if I lose my voice, I just want a thrilling race, so please. Okay, I would prefer to lose my voice rather than have a boring race. That's how much I love thrillers, and this has been a thriller. I don't care if it's lap after lap that I'm having to shout something. I'm just loving the thriller. Like, this race has been brilliant so far. Even if it's just been separate different battles, I think every lap we've had some kind of action to be looking forward to. Even if there's not been any wheel to wheel on that lap, we've been like, is he gonna make the move? Can he go for the late dive bomb? Something like that. So it's been thrilling throughout. as the safety car will most likely be coming in this lap. Thank you to everyone who is joining us. Make sure that you join our Discord if you want to get involved in these races, or if you want to take part in a different role, as all the drivers are now bunched up. Safety car will most likely be in this lap. Let me have my last sip of water now. So every single driver is on the hards. Okay, I think we'll all remember that, so we can now move it to penalties. Safety car is coming in this lap. The racing will resume. So Noah will lead the field away on this restart. Safety car will come into the pits and will leave Noah as the safety car for now. It's his choice when he wants to go, which will be at the end of this lap. Let's see if we can catch anyone out, and let's see if we're going to have any changes in position during this safety car restart, as he takes us back now to green flag racing, and he leads the field away. As you can see, the Alfa Romeo Finn is very close, and could he maybe go for a late turn one dive bomb? He can't, but the top two are immediately going to be pushing each other, and with no DRS of course for the next two laps, but they're still going to be maybe battling now as we make our way through, and Finn is pulling alongside immediately as we make our way now down towards turn number 5. They're side by side, and Finn tries to dance around the outside, Noah on the inside as they go side by side on the power once more. The Alfa Romeo might have the advantage here, and he does. Finn takes the lead on the restart. Noah's going to be able to fight back maybe. He's going to go to the inside. The door is shut. To the inside, he has to go to the outside line. Can Noah make the move around the outside? We're on board with the Alfa Romeo Finn. We now switch to Noah. Finn has been able to take the position on the safety car restart. What a fantastic battle to kick ourselves off once again as we go green flag racing once more. But it is Finn ahead of Noah. And across the rest of the field, contact, and the championship leader goes around, and it's going to be contact with Sene. And now the two AlphaTauris will be side by side now, and HPA Gamer, these used to be the championship rivals. They were momentarily side by side. HPA Gamer thought better of it and decided to back out of it. And here is Flame, right on the tail now of the Aston Martin of Sene. Can he maybe go for a late turn one move now? Won't be close enough. Can these drivers continue this battle right to the last lap of this race? I really do hope we have a last lap battle to take, to see who's going to be able to take race victory. But Finn is trying to pull away. Noah trying to stay with him. DRS will be coming. As you can see in the background, we have another battle between Colorado and Raphael. Go a tiny bit more back. You have Flame, who is trying to make a move on Sene. No DRS for this lap. DRS will be open next lap though. You have Pal and Kyle who are battling, and Pal with the inside, he gets very close. Kyle's going to try and take the position now. He'll have the inside line into turn number 9. Can he get through? Pal is still side by side with him as they go into 9. Can he sweep around the outside? Gets too close to contact. Kyle gets the inside, and Kyle gets the position. But for how much longer? Pal's trying to fight back now around the outside. Can he switch to the inside? Cannot make the move. Wow, now we have even more battles going on. This is really going to be one of those thrillers. DRS will be enabled this lap, and you can see Noah now will be having a helping hand. Let's see if Flame can make the move. Maybe a late turn 5 dive bomb, but there will be DRS, so he wants to, I think, also be able to get the DRS. Let's see, will we get a late turn 5 dive? No. Flame is going to be still close, though. Flame is going to be close, and you'll have an opportunity now. As you can see, the leaders are also getting very close. You can see Noah gaining. Can he go to the inside? Can't make the move. We are going to have to wait and see. Now, but Noah will once again be close. We're going to have to focus on the battle for the lead because it's very, very close now between the top two once more. And you can see Noah is using all the ERS he has now. He's gaining. He has to try around the outside of turn number 9. He might try to switch. There's a tiny bit of contact, but Finn will hold the position. As we see, I think one of the Mercedes, or is it maybe around? Brilliant racing, as you can see, Flame and Sene going side by side. Sene goes for the late lunge up the inside, pushes Flame off, and what fantastic racing around Abu Dhabi. And now the AlphaTauri of Chad is trying to get involved as well. Look at this, so many cars, 4 cars, not separated by much. As now we see Sene maybe try and pull a tiny bit away. Another deep breath when we can take it. Right, okay, let's continue then. Another lap with Noah maybe on the attack. I think I'll need a sip of water soon, but when will I be able to take it is going to be my question. The AlphaTauris may also get very close. I think Raphael now has a big opportunity. DRS open, ERS usage, not using any more ERS though. He is gonna go to the inside line. He's gone for it. And has he been able to get through now? And he's trying around the outside, which will give him the advantage, and he's going to be able to get through. Into third position he goes. Carbona tucks in once more though with the ERS. He'll be able to maybe now fight back around the outside of turn number 9. Sweeps the car in, and he sweeps it ahead of the Haas, but he's a tiny bit wide. Does it open the door again? He's now over the curb, and can the Haas of Raphael fight back around the outside? It will become for the next corner. And I've never seen a move around the outside there. As we see them continue battling with Sene in 7th, Chad in 6th, Flame in 5th, and HPA Gamer in 8th. And I think the drivers will also be enjoying this as well. Noah is currently running in 2nd. As you can see, he is going to try and turn that and change it to 1st position. As you can see, this is how much they're battling, that they've already wasted all their ERS. Let's see. Can Noah make the move? He'll be a bit too far back. Once more, we're on lap number 19 out of 29. And is this maybe an opportunity now for Noah? ERS, DRS. Finn might just be a bit too much ahead unless he goes for a late turn number 9 dive. The problem is, if you do want to go for a late move, you need to be able to be on the power quickly, as we see Carlabona and Raphael going for scrap once more. And Raphael, can he maybe go for a late send? Back over. We switch back over to the top 2 in this race, which are Finn and Noah. Abu Dhabi has really put up a thriller every single lap. We're having a battle. Here is Raphael, still on the back of Carlabona. Let's see, Noah looks close this time. We might have a move for the lead this time around. We go into turn number 5. We apply the power once more. And let's see, DRS. He will be gaining with the ERS, but they both don't have too much ERS. He's still gaining though. Now, can he go for a late dive bomb? He decides to wait. He doesn't want to go for it now, because he knows this is a brilliant scrap. He knows he'll have more opportunities. He knows he'll have more chances, and any kind of contact could ruin it. So he's gonna have to pick his moments. Probably if it was the last lap, then maybe he would go for dive bombs and take big risks like that, as we see Raphael trying to get to the inside. Carlo Bona is very late on the brakes, but he's a bit too late on the brakes maybe, as he runs a tiny bit wide now, and they're going to be side by side, and there's barely any room between the two cars. Raphael's been given a penalty, but that probably won't count unless he gets more track limits warnings, as they were in a battle when he got it. But obviously he will need to show his race director and prove that he didn't get any more corner cutting warnings after that. For that to be the case, Chad just sitting right now behind Flame, with Sene and HBA Gamer also behind them, but HBA Gamer has spun around and we join him at the right time, perfect camera timing, and has that caused the virtual safety car? It looks like it has. So the virtual safety car is out for the front wing of HBA Gamer. Once again, not being HBA Gamer's day. And now once again, the timings of the restart for the virtual safety car will matter. So we are once again racing, and it looks like it is maybe a good reaction time from Chad, who is trying one. These drivers are very close together. Now we got to switch over momentarily to the battle for the lead, because it is very close between them, and may Noah have an opportunity. It's going to be very close possibly. Noah might still be able to have a shot here, and I think he'll be a bit too far back, so he's going to have to now hold back as we go to the hotel section. Oh no, they're very close and they're making a bit of contact, and that's the first real very big contact they've had. But hopefully there is no damage, and hopefully the battle continues. I'm unsure what actually happened there, but at least we stayed on that camera angle and we saw that. It looks like Finn actually had a moment, slowed down, and I think then he couldn't control it from there. But let's see then. This will continue. We go into 5. Once more, HBA Gamer has been given a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Here we go once more. And Noah is gonna be gaining. Can he make the move this time? He is close, but he is not. He doesn't want to go for the risk. Not close enough on this occasion. Maybe that was just a tiny bit of lag, which was more closer for us than he actually is, but he's gonna get another shot now at the DRS. Won't be close enough. What about Raphael? Also using all the ERS he has. He now has the opportunity. He's gaining. Carlo Bona covers the inside. Go the long way around, he says. Raphael can't make the move there. Not being able to. And he will have to wait behind and try one on another lap, which will be the next lap. And this is just continuous battles. The top two have never gone outside of 1 second, I don't think, throughout this race. It's like they have the same pace, and it's just a DRS which gives one of them the advantage. As we go into turn number 5 once more on lap number 23, we will be going into the latter stages of this one. Don't think no will be close enough. You can see Finn is breaking the slipstream. He might actually be, if he can go for a late dive bomb, but I once again think he won't fancy it. And now if he stays close, he will get another shot now. He's got a good exit. Does he have enough speed now to make the move? Doesn't look like he does have the DRS. Won't be able to make the move. Now what about Raphael this time? There is a spin for HBA Gamer, just not going his way today. Raphael has to wait behind for another lap. What about Chad? Chad has just been stuck behind, not being able to make the moves currently on the McLaren of Flame. We join the leaders once more. This has really been one of those races where it's kind of like every lap is the final lap of this race. With how close everyone is, or I guess in their own specific battles, they're not all very close together, but in the specific battles, except 8th down to 11th. Obviously HPA Game having a lot of spins, so that's why he's down there. Jojo is a ghost. So as you can see, Noah gaining. Let's see, is this the opportunity for Raphael? I think he may be able to have a go into 9 if he can't make a late dive from HPA Game. Another penalty for him. But Raphael does have a penalty. That's the bad thing this time. And also, I've just noticed Carlabona, I think everyone calls him the track limit merchant. Well, he doesn't have one today, but what he will have to concede right now is 3rd position, as he loses the position as Raphael goes through. But currently, if it finished like this, Carlabona would gain it back on penalties. Chad also with a penalty. So Flame would finish in 5th right now. Sene would finish in 6th. But there is still a lot to happen. We join Noah once more on to another lap. Lap 25. We are getting closer. Noah's wide. We're getting closer now. Flame has been given a 3-second time penalty as well. If Noah and Finn can keep it clean, it will just be decided on whoever finishes ahead on the racetrack. And I think that's what I want, and I think that's what everyone would want. For it to be decided fair and square, as we go into turn number 5 with a battle, and it's Raphael and Carlabona once more. Carlabona trying now. Right, he got overtaken by Raphael last lap. He's trying to fight back now. He's in the wheel tracks. He's gaining in the slipstream. He goes to the inside line, and he pulls alongside, and he pulls ahead. He gets through. Carlabona back past. There will be another opportunity for him to get back past into 9 for Raphael. He may be able to get back past. Watching this once more into 9. Won't be a change in those position in the top 2, but can Raphael? He'll be a bit too far back, I think, as well. Chad is dropped out of the 1 second of Flame. Sene now will have a shot because he's not going to be stuck in this little mini DRS train. He'll be getting the DRS, not Chad anymore. So that may encourage him to make an overtake. And just a reminder, for if the championship was to be sealed today, Chad would need to finish in 1st, Noah 6th or lower, or Chad would need to finish in 2nd, and we would have needed Noah to finish 10th or lower, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen today, and it looks like it's been Noah and Finn's day. These have been the 2 drivers who have provided the action in the battle for the lead throughout this race. And the championship battle will most likely go down to Mexico City. Lap 26 we are on. Let's see, can Noah now get the move done with the DRS, ERS usage as well. It looks like it's gonna go down to the last few laps to decide who is gonna take race victory. Raphael, is he close enough? A bit too far back as well. We are now in the dying stages, and we still are unaware of who is going to take victory. Will it be Finn? Or will it be Noah? And if Chad has more bad days like this, then Noah needs to be able to take advantage. And that's the only way. If Chad wants to have these kind of races, then that's, I guess, the only way Noah can win the title. Never give up. There is still going to be chances. Chad, who went on to take his 10th victory last time out in Singapore, doesn't look like he will be going to an 11th. But let's see. Will Noah be heading to another race victory this season. He'll need to get past his rival though, which is Finn, as we head into turn number 6 once more. And we're on the power, and this time Noah is very close. He'll be using the DRS, and the ERS. Are we about to get a change for the lead on lap number 27 with Noah gaining. He's going to have to go to the outside. Finn covers the inside. He can't make the move around the outside. Does the gap open to the inside? It doesn't. So, has to stay in behind. As still very close, oh no! And Noah is going to have to give back the position. Yes, he has. I mean, he doesn't have to, but I guess to avoid a penalty, that is fair. And I think I would have hated to see Noah get a 1 second over lead and then win the race, and then Noah get a penalty and lose it. I want to decide it on the racetrack. And I think most of us do as well. We're on the penultimate lap of this race. Can you believe it? On the penultimate lap of this race we are. One last water. For me, as you can see, Finn breaking the slipstream once more. This is going to go down to the final lap. I believe, unless there is something that happens. And does Noah decide to sit back? More penalties coming, but not for the top two. Does Noah decide to go for the move this lap? Or will he decide to sit back? He's gaining. He's going to go to the outside. Outside for Noah. He will not be able to make the move there. They're going to get very close. Can Finn stay ahead? He can. So it's going to go down to the last lap, it looks like, between these two drivers. And even if Noah did get past, I think Finn would have had an opportunity to then get past. This is going to go down to the final lap between two amazing drivers. And I think it's Finn, as I haven't seen his name before, making his debut. And it's going to be Noah, who's one of the drivers who attends most of the races. He's second in the championship. The only driver who can stop Chad from winning the championship. This one is not over yet. And if Chad wants to have more races like this, then this is absolutely possible for him to come back and win this championship. We are now on the final lap in Abu Dhabi. Will it be the Alfa Romeo or will it be the Red Bull? We head into turn number 5 for the final time. And we now open the DRS and we make our way now down towards turn number 6. You deploy all the DRS you have. Let's see then, can Noah do something on the final lap, or will it be Finn to take race victory for Alfa Romeo? He's very little on the brakes as Noah. He needs to get this pin perfect if he wants to be able to take race victory. If he may just be a bit too far back now. It looks like it might have just slipped away, unless he can make a late dive bomb into turn number 9. He has given his best. He won't be able to do it, looks like, unless something happens in the last sector of this racetrack. What a fantastic job by Finn as Raphael and Carlabona go dueling, and they go side by side, and Raphael gets a position, but Carlabona on penalties will get it. Anyway, these two have put on a show under the lights in Abu Dhabi today. What a fantastic job by both of them. But it is going to be Finn who will come across the line now to take race victory in Abu Dhabi after a fantastic duel with Noah. He wins here in Abu Dhabi under the lights. Noah had to settle for second. He did all he could on the final lap. He wasn't able to beat Finn. On penalties, it will be Carlabona who takes third, Raphael in fourth. It will be Flame who will take fifth, Sene in sixth after Chad's penalty, which will demote him to seventh. And then it's going to be very close to see who will take eighth now. The gap is 11.9, and Pal has a 12-second time penalty as well. And it's 11.8 currently, staying at 11.8. This is for who will take 8th position. And it's gone down to 11.6, so it looks like it will be Kyle as Pal is over the line. It looks like Kyle will get it if he can just navigate the final corner. Oh no, he's gone for a spin. And he's resetted. And now, due to that spin, he will finish in 9th. HBA Gamer in 10th. Majojo will not count in the results as he was an AI driver, but HBA Gamer, a disappointing day for him, finishes in 10th. Right. It came down to a last lap battle, and it was Finn who took race victory. Right. Congratulations to the Alfa Romeo driver of Finn. Noah takes 2nd, Carlo Berno in 3rd, Raphael in 4th, Flame in 5th, Sene in 6th, Chad in 7th. Then we have Pal finishing in 8th, Kyle in 9th, HB Gamer in 10th, and then Majojo in 11th, Storm, one of the retirements, in 12th, and Torn in 13th. Right. I've been able to now take a bit of a deep breath. What a battle. It happened every single lap, where I was like, is he going to make the late lunge? Can he make the late lunge? On the final lap, he wasn't close enough, unfortunately. And he might have had a chance if it was maybe but I can understand, obviously it is a final lap, maybe if he's a bit too, maybe if he's later on the brakes, then he can get a better exit. But I saw he wasn't able to get the exit because he was later on the brakes into 7, which compromised his line a tiny bit. Sorry to wait, hold on. Yeah, so he was later on the brakes to 6, which compromised his line into 7, and I think that's what might have cost him. Well, I have loved bringing this race to you today, and it's a race where every single lap we had something which we were thinking or talking about. And also, just to make it clear, Raphael did have the 3-second penalty, but it may get removed. If you remember, I did mention that they were pushed off the track. So in the battle, he went off the track, which I guess they were wheel to wheel, so it would be unfair, but it depends if you got any more penalties. So it isn't right now confirmed. Also, I think, I'm unsure, but I think Noah might be reporting the little incident between him. I think it was where Finn pushed him a tiny bit into the wall when he had oversteer. So I think that what might have. So I think unless anything happens with that, it's going to be Finn who takes the race victory. Now let's just finish off then. So after I'll just quickly give you some information on the reports quickly. So right now it looks like Stormers reported a driver as well, which is Torns. So driving himself into a wall, and then I can see Noah has also reported this incident. Finn lost it out of the Latifi corner. Nice explanation, but it is the Latifi corner, and turned into me the wall. So yep. Okay, right. Let me just tell you what will be the next round, and let's just say our and then we will end off this stream. Now, I really just hope that we could have racing all day, but we'll have to wait till next week. And we will be racing around Mexico City, where, let's see, can Chad take the championship? Maybe in Mexico City next time out, in the penultimate round of the season it will be. It is also going to be a sprint race. Round number 15, it will be a sprint race. Let's hope it is an absolute thriller. Thank you for joining us under the lights in Abu Dhabi, and we will see you next time out next Saturday, same timing, unless obviously something important is happening. But keep an eye on Twitter. That's the only reason why we will change times, but it will be the same. So thank you for joining us today, and we will see you on next Saturday, 6 PM in Mexico City for the sprint race, when FPRL returns.